Some of the visuals of the sets, we were either against a green screen or just so that we never know. But quite honestly, for the first time, I've seen
the visuals,
the surroundings,
correct,
and it's just unbelievable. And my God, I always wonder how Nagi had this vision.
That's what I was saying. It's all in his. It was all in his mind.
Yeah. No, and even for us who like breathe in, breathe out with him every day, we'll be like sometimes, oh, what are we shooting? Which scene are we shooting? What are we
what
doing?
we've created is only like the 30% of the set. Like for example, where you guys were fighting, it's just the bridge where we shot for
Correct,
a long
but now
time.
you see
but
the
now
whole
there's a
world
whole
done.
city there.
When we
So,
watch the world, we started watching some of the CG shots and fully built sets, we're like, wow, this is what this man had in his head, fully there. Like he knew what he was doing.
I think she knew what he was doing.
No, I would just peep into the edit room. I'm like,
the first sentence. What did he say
just
about
like-
the film? The first, when he's like, he should tell you first.
No, Nagi's the biggest expression would be like,
No.
it's
The
good.
first time when he told about the story or the movie, what he want to make, he told you first. I think, as I remember.
Yeah, so basically he just said like, I have
this
this
is the
story, one word, he just said like, there's a small story that I really like, but there's another one, but there's another one, which is like a really like something that I would do at another stage, but if I don't do this now,
then I might not
then
be
I
able
might
to
not
do
be
it
able
again.
to do it again.
And then he
Yeah,
for some
so-
reason
so I
went
said
on
that,
saying in his own words, I'd say, that this is something India deserves now. We will have to tell this sort of storytelling in India. We have to have our own, stories like this.
Yeah.
So this has been there with him for the longest time. And apparently he wanted to do it with Prabhas like ages back. I was like, I don't even know how.
First film you want to do with me,
Apparently
told me.
with this film, and then
No, the fact that we are able to mix mythology with something futuristic
Correct.
is so unique.
Yeah, it's unique, sir.
And very intelligent.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
intelligent. Most of India, all of India recognizes our mythology and our history and our culture and whatever our traditions
And what could go wrong?
and what could go wrong. Yes. But to be able to bring that and make it sound real, we'll be disclosing a lot of the story if we do that, but the fact is that by the end of the film, you will actually believe what you saw. And that is the vision that, will make the success of the director, of the production and the film also. But Prabhas, you worked in similar subjects earlier also.
This is like this.
Bahubali, for example, was
periodic.
was a little periodic.
This is future.
Here there is period and the future mixed together.
Yeah,
It's just, it must have been an experience.
And my character is like, it has a lot of, it has grey, superhero, funny. So I
Also, the
think
first time you have humor. One of the
humor I
first few
did for
times.
like, before Bahubali I did, but for other than Telugu, I think this first time they're watching me in humor. Funny character with superhero, with grey shade. So I think the way he wrote, I think this is the best character ever in my life. The way he wrote it.
And also I have to say that, one of the most difficult casting ever was Kamal sir.
Kamal sir, yeah,
Was
he was so
Yaskin.
worried about
We were
months.
like, we were shooting, but then like Yaskin, when is Yaskin coming? The whole film is Yaskin, but where is Yaskin? And how would you cast this person who's equivalent to, or like, mightier than these two superheroes, and then who is it? And then we could only think, we were like, we were
behind for
1 year, sir, easily 1
year,
year,
easily
easily 1
behind.
year.
And I was telling, why will he do it? Don't torture him. Just leave.
It's not a question of torture because self-doubt becomes, you've done this, he has done this, he has done this, what am I going to do? That was the reason
Nagi
why
also
I
like-
did that. And it's not that I've played bad guys before, even as a lead bad guy, psychopaths and all that, but this is something else.
Yeah. First time. We are lucky to have Kamal sir.
The detailing of the equipments that are going to be there, like the bus, for example. And the car,
He had
Buji,
an
for
auto.
and I didn't know that Buji was made in India.
Yeah,
It is
that's right.
fully
Made by
sir.
Mahindra
made
and one
in
of the,
India. It was made by Mahindra and JM Motors, and also a lot of young Indian engineers. A lot
It's
of
just
young,
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Many a times I used to ask Nagi when I went on the set and said, "Okay, how did you think of this?" So he said, "There are companies that have think tanks, and we gave them the idea, and they come up with projections, and then we approve something."
మాతో మీ వ్యాపారాన్ని పెంచుకోండి. అన్ని రకాల వ్యాపార ప్రకటనలు మా IOTT ప్లాట్ఫారంలో వేస్తాం. అతి తక్కువ ఖర్చుతో మీ వ్యాపారం నిమాతో ముందుకు తీసుకువెరతాం. అన్నింటిలో మీ వ్యాపారం ప్రచారం చేస్తాం. మీ వ్యాపారం మా ప్రచారం.
మీ వ్యాపార ప్రకటనల కోసం ఈ నంబర్